Hi everyone, welcome to episode 50. I forgot to check, whatever this number is, of Annijuuti Knits. Hi friends, welcome back. My name is Anniina and this is a knitting podcast here on YouTube where I share about my knitting, about my knitwear designs, and my crafty adventures. If you are new here, my name is Anniina. I come to you from the west coast of Finland, and this is a place where I live with my family, and there's not much else to it. I decided to film today. I just got off from work. We have this every half term, like every 6 months. If you have done like over hours, they will even out the hours. So I had just some hours to take, and they sent me home a bit earlier. So my kids are still in daycare. My husband is at work. So I decided that I will use this time for a little video. I am melting. Summer came to Finland, like finally. The Midsummer Fest here where I live was last weekend, and it wasn't the greatest weather. It wasn't that cold. I think it was like 18 to 20 degrees, but it was very rainy, and my kids were a little bit disappointed because they couldn't play with their water guns and all that. So unfortunately the weather was a bit cooler then, but now today is the 28th of June, and it is quite warm. I think it's like 25 or something, and I just walked and I was already sweating, and now I put this even though it's a cotton and tencel tee, it is still rather warm, but I hope we can manage to do this. What am I wearing? This is my Lotus Lake Tea. Maybe I will stand up and show you. No, you can't see. Yep, there you go. It is a t-shirt with this lace hem. It's not the best representation, but it's slightly cropped. I'm a hobbit size person, so for me, it comes to my hip bones, but the pattern is a little bit cropped. I have high-waisted pants and they are around here, so yeah. A little bit of a sleeve. There is this short row shaping and a tiny sleeve to cover my arms. But yeah, this pattern is Lotus Lake Tea, like I said. It is still in testing, and I haven't decided on the day when I will release it, but I have given my testers time until the 19th of July. So we'll say within a week. There hasn't been major issues with this pattern, so I would say very, very soon after the test finishes, I will be releasing this tea. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing. Today I'm wearing it with a black tank top underneath, so it is a little bit, it's showing a bit under, but I didn't want to change because I came home from work, so we'll deal with that. I have my window open. I'm again on our bedroom because at this time of the day the sun is on the other side of the building, so my usual podcasting chair is now in a blasting sun, and I didn't want to, first of all, be in the sun, and also the quality of the picture or the video wouldn't be so great. So I thought that since it worked out fine last time, I decided that this is an option for me, depending on the hour of the day when I'm filming. I feel like I'm talking really fast, but sometimes when I look back or edit my videos, it's like I'm apologizing about the speed or the length or whatever, and then it turns out to be fine. So let's just move on and not worry about that too much. I only have one finished object for today. I have two finished objects, but I can't show the other one because it's a secret, and I have used a lot of my knitting time to finish that. I send it off, or actually I'm waiting for the pickup guy to pick it up. So if we get cut off, I will then edit out the bit, because there's a package waiting there, and it's waiting to be picked up. So that's a secret. You will know at the end of this year what's that secret all about. So I have two finished objects, one only here with me today. And this finished object is a pair of scrappy DK socks. I did show these socks last time. Maybe I'll give you a close-up of the colors. So this pair is made with fingering weight yarn held double, and I held one yarn throughout the whole sock, which was this yellow woolly sock yarn. I think I showed it on its own last time. But I held it together with all kinds of scraps that I had. Usually if I have just like a tiny nugget left, I often use it for socks. So I always tend to wind the leftovers for two same sized balls, and that's what I had done. And I did weigh, can't actually remember now how much did I use. I think like just 2 grams maybe for this 10 rows of, so 2 grams of each color, which was held together with the yellow. But I have my project notes up to date, so if you are interested in how did I make these socks, my project pages are linked down in the description, and I will also try to link patterns that I use if I use some, and more information, but sometimes I forget, and I'm very sorry about that, but that's how it goes. This pair is for my coworker, and it was a fun, scrappy pair of socks, and I think I knit these in a week, so it was nice, mindless project to make. And you have to love DK for the quick outcome, because I'm usually knitting fingering weight socks, because I just don't love the feel of a DK sock on myself. So it was nice and fast, 48 stitches, and just a regular, very basic sock. I used the garter heel flap because it's just quickest, and sometimes quick is the way to go. So no more finished objects, and also I've been quite monogamous with the project that I've been working on, the secret one, and another project. So today I won't have too many items to show you, but this one is a good one. And if you are following me on Instagram, you may have seen that my Tankar sweater is progressing nicely. I did show this last time too. Now I have the includes paid promotion sign, so this is ad gifted yarn. I received this when I presented this idea for a dyer that I would love to use their yarn for this sweater version of my Tankar tee, and they sent me this beautiful yarn, which is Säie wool BFL DK, BFL sock DK in the colorway Brilliant Mr. Fox. So I am now well on the way with the body. I have nearly finished one sleeve. I have one more decrease round, and then finishing touches. Maybe I should try this on. Oof, wool on cotton, and ooh. Sorry for the needles clicking. So yeah. This is how it looks. It's all wrinkled. The Tankar neckline, the garter details, and it's now, I think it's like, I will make it probably just a tad longer than the Lotus Lake Tea, so I have maybe 10 centimeters. And there is this sleeve detail, I don't know if you can see it. It didn't quite match the seam that I wanted, so I will have to do the second one better. But there is this little detail, so the seam would continue from here down to the sleeve. But yeah, I am loving the fit. I made this sweater version to be size 5, which is size smaller than my T version, because I find that this 15 centimeters of positive ease on a big but short person like me, it's not something that I want for my sweaters. So this is just what is it? I think it's 8 centimeters of ease, or 7, I can't remember. So anyway, it's less positive ease, and I'm boiling. I have to take this off now. But anyway, oof. Now this other tee is also all wonky. Anyway, so this is a sweater design that is coming into testing very soon. If you are on my mailing list, on my newsletter, you will receive a test call email maybe next week. So if you are interested in taking part of this test knit and you are not subscribed to my newsletter, now is the time to do it, because next week I will be looking for testers, and I'm hoping to fill out all the spots. If not, then I will give a shout out on Instagram if I need more testers. But I am hoping to fill out the spots, and this will be starting, I think, mid-July, or yeah, probably mid-July. So it will be a nice long 2-month test, 8 weeks at least. I think even more for the bigger sizes, so that it's fair for everyone. It's much more knitting involved if you are making the smaller, or no, not the smaller, the bigger size range. So this sweater will be coming out in 10 sizes from I can't remember. 70, no, I don't remember. I have been just maybe it was 79 centimeters to 166 or 61. I can't remember. Anyway, it is a very I think it's the same size range than the you know, the tea version. So yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit fried, also because tomorrow is my last day of work before my summer holiday. I have 2 weeks off, and I'm just very much in a need for some holiday. I think my kids are too. They are getting up every morning. It's even harder every day, so I think we all need some rest. The kids get to be home for a whole month of July, and me and my husband are taking turns because I only have 2 weeks, and my husband has a bit more. So next weekend is the Jyväskylä Knit Fest, which is the biggest knitting festival here in Finland, and I am going, which is very exciting. I'm going for a whole weekend. I have a hotel booked from Friday to Sunday, and yeah, I'm very excited to see my friends and to see my Instagram friends. And if you are there and I don't know you, or you don't, just come and say hi, because I am very awkward if I'm not sure who someone is. I'm like, you know, you probably don't know because I'm here talking to you, but I'm actually pretty awkward with new people. If the new people don't come to me, I'm most likely not gonna go to them, if that makes sense. I'm very open and social at work, and if you come talk to me, I'm not shy, but sometimes I feel like I'm very awkward with new people, and I don't know if it comes out like I am not interested, or I am like, I don't want to say stuck up, but if it comes across like I am not friendly, I'm sorry, that's not it. I'm awkward with new people, so I have to have some sort of connection or something, because I often don't know how to go and break the ice. So if you are braver than I am, then please come to talk to me, because I would love to meet you, and I would love to you know, have a few words with you. So just don't be afraid of me, even though I look like I'm not very friendly, but I promise I am. I just don't know how to be with people that I don't know. So yeah, that's a little fact about me. Because the knitting festival is already next week, I dug out one project that I have been holding in my bag for a very long time. I was supposed to finish these socks for my husband for Christmas, but I felt like I was forced, so I didn't. And now when I'm going to spend a weekend away for my husband, I am definitely going to take these socks and finishing them. Oh dear goodness, there is a yarn barf, like a huge one. Okay, if you have been here for a long time, you might remember these socks. They don't look like much because they're just, the red bits are done. So I'm magic looping 2 at a time, and I have finished the heels. I made the box heel with the heel flap, and can't really see, but yeah, the slip stitch heel flap, and then the box heel, because that's what works for my husband really well. So that's what I did, and he gets holes under his heels, so I like to do the slip stitch enforcement also under the foot. I should breathe. So, if you remember, I have been telling you about these socks before. My husband requested, I think it was already last summer or last fall maybe, he said that if and when I am making socks for him, he would love to have Twin Peaks, what's the word, or the name of the Black Lodge? No? Black Lodge? Is it Black Lodge? You know, the velvet curtains and the black and white chevron floors. So he wanted me to make him a pair of Twin Peaks socks. So I have now done all the curtain parts. Here are the curtains, and now I'm making the floor. So that will be color work. Now the white and black. Well, it's white and black. I don't know, there's no need to show them. But I have white and black. So I will make the color work foot for these. And it will be chevron all the way until the toes. So I'm continuing the pattern throughout the toe decreases so that it's the same thickness all around. And I'm hoping to finish these and show them to you next time I will speak to you. So this is what I'm definitely taking with me on the knit festival. And then I did cast on something new, and that's all to do with Ruth Loves to Knit podcast, Ruth. And she is hosting a make-along, which starts in 2 days, I think. But I had the urge to start a new project after I finished a project that I was forced to make at a certain time. I wanted to reward myself, and because I've been working on my Tankar sweater for very monogamously, so that's not very like me. Like, I usually don't stick with one project, but I have worked each and every day since I started the Tankar sweater. I have this goal that I would love it to be done for the festival, which is in a week. So I'm hoping to finish it and to bring it with me and show the dyers, because I would love them to see what I've done with their yarn. So I got sidetracked. So anyway, I wanted to cast on something new because it's been a while since I've done that. And Ruth has this Dust Them Off mal, which is a mal where you are using patterns you already own, whether it's books. I believe it's also the patterns you have in your digital library, and that's what I used. And I started the Kuutar top by Sari Nordlund, or Nordlund. And yeah, let me show you. There's not much to show, and I am using this very summery bright color, black. This is Cascade Heritage. I think it's Heritage. No, I have a label here. Yeah, Cascade Heritage. Wash wool. It's a sock yarn, but I have bought it for actually a sweater, but I decided to use it for this top. And the reason being, I don't usually love to have my arms hanging out, and it's also with this project. I love the pattern, I think it's beautiful, but I bought some linen, it's linen and merino blend, maybe? Like 70, I can't remember. I already purchased some other yarn for this top, and then I realized I will never ever wear it. And at work we need to wear black, So I decided that I will make this top with black yarn so that I can use it with the cardigan that we have at work. And there I can, you know, I can display my knitting life and have a beautiful top, and I don't have to have my arms hanging out. This is the reason why this looks like it does, because I have just started the back panel and it's rolling on itself, and it's in stockinette. It's in stockinette because I thought that there's no point for me to make the lace both front and back, because I won't be using it as, you know, as a camisole or as a top on its own. So I will make the back in stockinette stitch, and then I will make the lace work in the front. No one will see the back. So I decided just to take the increase rows where it increases, and then I will make the front piece in lace. And so far so good. There's not much to show, and yeah, that's what it is. There's my neighbor just drove by the door, and it's like 2 meters from me. Maybe they can hear me, but I don't care. I'm not closing the window because it's too hot. So that's that. And that's actually what it is, like 28 minutes. So this one will be a shorter one today because, ta-da, life is. And I will actually show you the project that I'm planning to take with me on the festival besides the socks. I don't think the top is coming with me. I have my shawl to finish, but I also have the Zweig sweater that I didn't show last time. And it's actually now with a cord, because I've been trying it on and I love the fit. So here's what I have. Since we last spoke, I haven't really progressed much. I've just done like a little bit of the body, but I think this is a very good social knit, so I can just go knitting around and hopefully work away the body and get some love for this project, because before we realize it will be fall, and I would love to wear this in the fall, because it's already been on my needles since September. So it would be nice to finish it by next September, so it only would take me a year to make. And I have so many projects always going on that's just the way my projects usually go. I don't think that there's much else to say. I actually want to show you something that I made 30 years ago when I was a 5-year-old girl, and I just brought it out. My mom brought it for me from my grandmother's house when they emptied the house, and it is a cross stitch, and I framed it and put it on the wall yesterday, and my husband was like, "What's that? And why it's on the wall?" But I will show you. So I have always been a crafter, and when I was growing up in the early 90s, you know, it's not like the modern kids who are in front of the television or with their iPads all the time. And there was just 3 channels, and the adults were always dictating what to watch. So when we were visiting my grandmother, there was nothing to do, and she taught me how to make cross stitch, and this is one of the first things that I have made. It's a stork with I always say that it's a C6 stork because the legs and the peak is neon green. But hey, this is me 30 years ago, and I'm very proud. If I would give my 5-year-old son a task to make this kind of a art work with yarn, I don't think he could do that. So yeah, that's the way it goes. I think I have done like multiple hours, and if you look at the stitches, they are a bit wonky here and there, but I'm very proud of myself. It brings memories, and whether my husband likes it or not, it stays on the wall. It's a nice reminder of my grandmother too. She has Alzheimer's and she's not very sharp anymore, so yeah, so it's a nice bit of memorabilia and a reminder that I have had a crafty heart since I was a kid, so it's a nice little piece to have. But yeah, today I don't have anything else for you. If you like this video and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would really appreciate if you do, and give me a thumbs up if you liked this video. It always gives me more views, and I am very appreciative of that. But yeah, there's nothing else today. I will be coming back in, let's say, a couple of weeks. I don't know if I have time on my holiday because kids, and also, yeah, I don't know. I will come back at some point. But yeah, that's all. I hope you enjoy your day, your week, and you craft however much you like, and I will leave you to it. Have a nice day. Bye. Happy knitting.